everyone, I'm here with your weekly Astro report for the week of July 8th to the 15th of 2018. After a quiet week last week, this is a relatively busy week, so we'll start with the headlines first and then move to the day-to-day. As always, if you want your own birth chart done by me, you can click on the link to the Etsy shop below, and then also if you want to join our Facebook group, which is Rock and Roll Witches. We're having a lot of fun over there. If you go, there's 3 questions to answer. You have to answer the questions for me to approve. And then you can come and join us. We're having a lot of fun talking about things like tarot and crystals and astrology. And we have like a music thread and all sorts of fun stuff. So come and join us. Anyway, let's get on with the headlines of the day. So first of all, we have a new moon at 9:48 p.m. on Thursday, July the 12th. The new moon is in the sign of Cancer. It is a Cancer new moon this particular month. So it's a good time if you are setting intentions and goals. It's a good time for setting intentions and goals that have to do around your home. If you're looking at making any changes in your home, if you're looking at moving, also if you're looking at doing any cleanup around the house, that's a good time to set intentions. Also any family type goals or goals for intentions for dealing with family, any type of family type goals that you have maybe, or things around children. This is also a good time to set intentions and goals for nurturing yourself. So if you're making any changes to like your diet or exercise or self-care of any kind, this is a really great new moon for making intentions about that. So keep that in mind. We also have Venus changing signs going into the sign of Virgo on Monday, July the 9th. So Venus changes tone. She goes from very dramatic Leo into Virgo, where she's a little more choosy. She's much more refined. Venus in Virgo has a very classic kind of toned down taste in things. So it's a time where we may kind of refine, like Leo's has like Venus and Leo is like very over the top, and we may start to refine that with Venus and Virgo, where we go, okay, maybe that's a little over the top, a little too gaudy. So it's all about refining our tastes and things, and also refining what we want in romance, what we want in our romantic lives. So that's kind of the energy change that we're seeing with Venus in Virgo. We also have Jupiter going direct at 12:02 p.m. These are all in Central Time on Tuesday, July 10th. So Jupiter's been in retrograde for the past couple of months, and when Jupiter's in retrograde, things don't expand or move forward as quickly as we'd like them to. Things get kind of sluggish, but they'll start to speed up and move forward again. So look at where Jupiter is in your chart. So right now, Jupiter's sitting at 13 degrees of Scorpio. So for example, for me, that's in the 2nd house, which has to do with money and finances. But it's probably, might be somewhere else in your chart. So look at there, and any sort of progress that's slowed down in that area will start to pick up speed and move forward as the months goes on. And then we also have, do we have anything else? No, that's it. That's the headlines for this week. So let's get on with the day-to-day. So on Monday, we start off with the moon in Taurus, and then it has a void at 11:09 a.m., and then it moves into Gemini at 1:58 p.m. So relatively short void moon on that day. So for the afternoon, we may find that the morning's slow and then the afternoon becomes quite busy, where we're running back and forth. There's a lot of discussions going on, a lot of things happening. So things like the energy starts to pick up on Monday. We have Mercury making a square with Jupiter at 4:14 a.m. on Monday. This may tempt us on Monday to jump to conclusions, things are moving quite quickly, and we may not have all the facts, and we might just jump to conclusions about something. We hear something, we go, oh, that's the whole picture. And so slow down if you're trying to make decisions on Monday, because you don't have all the facts, that's for sure. We also have Venus changing signs on that day, as I discussed, into the sign of Virgo. Do we have anything else for Monday? I don't think so. No, we're good. Then on Tuesday, moon stays in Gemini, so again, a busy morning, and then we have a void moon at 3 o'clock on Tuesday. So get your stuff done early on Tuesday, because after 3 Central, things are going to kind of slow down. We have Jupiter moving forward as well at 12:02 p.m. He starts his move forward. We have Saturn having a trine with Ceres on Tuesday. So there's opportunities on Tuesday for us to take a look at how we're organizing things like our diet, maybe how we're organizing our structuring, our exercise, how we're looking after ourselves, how we're looking after others. It's a really good time to kind of look at our routines. And I think especially in the afternoon when things slow down, we might want to reassess like, is this really working for me? What's working for me and what is not on those days? So Wednesday, the moon moves into Cancer at 12:59 p.m. So again, we have a quiet morning. Wednesday, moon moves, like I said, 12:59, moon moves into Cancer. So we are feeling more like we want to be at home. This is not a good time for planning going out, but it's a good time for hosting a party. It's a good time for taking care of others. It's a good time for doing a lot of nurturing and self-care, that kind of thing on Wednesday. We have Venus trining Uranus. So there may be some unexpected pleasant surprises on Wednesday. If you are, given an offer for, to go out somewhere or to do something different, take it, especially if that thing involves something to do with the arts or beauty. Venus rules those kind of things, so you may be surprised by something in that area. So take that chance. It's a good time for doing something spontaneous romantically as well on Wednesday. We have Saturn making a square with Juno on Wednesday and Thursday. So on that day, great day for like romance. But if you're in a partnership, there may be some little conflicts or stresses around things like organizing your time, maybe disagreements about what the partnership means or what expectations are. So I think it's a good time to talk about those things on Wednesday. Then on Thursday, we have a void moon at 9:48 p.m. and that's also right when we have the new moon. So I would say Thursday night is maybe not the greatest night to set intentions. You might want to wait till Friday night to do that, but we do have a new moon on Thursday. So energy starts to shift. Moon goes into Cancer. That's that's where we should focus our intentions for. We have the Sun opposite of Pluto. So that is sometimes can be like people being aggressive or underlying motives coming to the surface. So on Thursday, I would say like just, be careful that you're not lashing out at people or trying to manipulate others, and don't let others try to manipulate you either. So, there's a little bit of caution going on Thursday. We also have Athena goes into the sign of Leo. Athena rules like career women. It also rules strategy and how we strategize about things. So this energy is moving into where we start to take our plans and our strategies and move them out into the real world, where we start to see how we can put them into action and maybe talk about them with others. So whereas before we were kind of, nurturing our own plans and ideas, now we want to take them out to the world and start to take action on them. And so that energy is going to shift on Thursday as well. Friday, moon moves into Leo at 12:31 p.m., so relatively quiet morning. And then Friday afternoon and evenings, great time to go out, do things. Wednesday, Thursday was like stay at home, do, like kind of take care of yourself. And then Friday, we're like, it's Friday, we want to go out, we want to party, we want to do things. Great time if you are doing a performance or doing a speech or anything where you have to take a leadership role. Friday afternoon, evening, and Saturday into Saturday are a good time to do that. We also have on Friday, Ceres makes a trine with Juno on that day. So on Wednesday, Thursday, some issues may come up about expectations and partnerships. Friday is a really good time to resolve those or to talk about them, to talk about what you're going to do with those moving forward. So use that energy wisely on Friday. Saturday, we have a void moon at 6:12 p.m. So Saturday morning and afternoon, great time to go out, be with people, strut your stuff, be creative, and then things kind of slow down on Saturday evening. Venus has a trine with Saturn on that day, so people are pretty sincere and stable. Any relationships that start at this time will be, maybe not the most exciting, but very, very stable, very sincere, very responsible. There's a sense that we want to have stable, responsible relationships on Saturday. Sunday, the moon moves into Virgo at 12:31 p.m. So quiet morning, and then Sunday's a good time to get some stuff done, get some housework done, you know, maybe tie up some loose ends, get some little things that maybe you didn't get done during the week. That's a good time to do it on Sunday. And I think there's no other aspects for Sunday. I think that's it. So yeah, so an interesting week. So busy start Monday, Tuesday with the moon in Gemini, and then we move into Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or pardon me, Wednesday, Thursday being a little bit quieter, more at home. Friday, Saturday, that's a good time to like get out, party, do things, be creative, and then it's kind of get down to work again on Sunday. So lots of energy shifts this week. We have Venus changing signs, we have Jupiter moving forward. So, you know, lots of energies that are kind of shifting up. So if you have been feeling a little bit stuck with all the retrogrades, you might start to feel a bit of a shift of energy. I mean, we still got the retrogrades going on, but you might feel things shift a little bit for you this week. So I hope that this has been helpful for you. If you have any questions or any comments or anything, please put in the comment box below. As always, thank you so much for watching. Peace, love, rock and roll.